Lieber zu spät als niemals, es hat wirklich viel zu lange gedauert, doch nun ist es endlich da. Das Interview mit Jace von Coffee Stain, was ich auf der Gamescom 2019 bereits geführt habe, ist endlich da, es ist endlich fertig und eure Community-Fragen werden nun endlich beantwortet. Vielen Dank an der Stelle auch nochmal an Jace, dass er sich zu diesem Interview bereit erklärt hat.
Hey everyone, my name's Jace, I'm the Community Manager at Coffee Stain Studios, and today I am lucky enough to have SPIELBAER here invite me on for an interview, so I can answer as many questions as I can.
Are you going to redo the item and body slots in the player inventory? And if so, how many more are you going to add? How many body slots?
Yeah, so this is a question which the answer is I have no idea. There are a lot of questions that I'm probably going to be saying I have no idea to. And the reason for that is because Coffee Stain never has good long-term plans, because we are always reacting to what the community needs, and if we need to change the direction of the game based on feedback or whatever, we're going to do that as well. So there are a lot of changes we want to make to Satisfactory, and we don't really know when or what we will actually do. So with the body slots, I have no idea.
Are you going to add a system to dynamically link facilities to better control and overview them?
Again, that's another one that I'm not sure about, but I think I've seen that it is something that has been in serious consideration. We've heard that suggestion a lot from the community, and it really does solve a gameplay issue, right? So going up to each individual building is frustrating and annoying. So I could see us doing something along those lines.
Will it someday be possible to process nuclear waste?
As far as I know, we don't have plans for you to be able to process the nuclear waste, but we do have plans for you to do something with the nuclear waste. And that's all I can say on that for the moment.
Is there going to be a blueprint building mode where you can copy the blueprint of an existing building somewhere else and just fill in the resources to build it?
Another highly requested feature, and it makes sense, right? It makes a lot of sense. Anything we can do to remove friction between the player and the gameplay is going to be good. I've also heard talk of blueprints being a thing in the game. Again, I don't know for sure if it's coming out or when, but we are very aware of the requests for blueprints, and I think we also think it's a good idea.
Can we breed power snails, please?
Breed the power snails? You mean in the game or in real life? I'm not gonna kink shame you, my little furry buddy. Like, you do whatever you want, alright? Just leave me out of it. I've got my own shit to work on.
Are you going to add a serious threat to factories and therefore make base defense a necessity?
So that's something that has been asked about a lot since the very beginning, and the answer has always been no, that we're not going to do it. We initially wanted to do it, but we took it out because we thought it wasn't needed. And I know a lot of people say they want it, but we don't think the game needs it. Having said that, I do think there might be a chance of a change of heart there. Again, this is just another non-answer. Honestly, I can't tell you yes or no, but I just want to tell you as much as I do know. And what I do know is, I don't know, like, I think there might be something for that. I don't want to get your hopes up and then break your hearts, which is just what I do. It's my brand, all right?
Are you going to rework the fauna and make it more respawnable and more aggressive? Probably.
I could, again, I don't have answers for a lot of these things, but probably. It's tricky. I wonder if it could be an alternate game mode, because a lot of people want to have no fauna. A lot of people are happy the way it is, but I'm sure a lot of people might like things in like a more hardcore mode. I could imagine that being a really good idea, but ultimately, I don't know.
Will it be possible to destroy player structures with explosives, possibly in PvP?
Yeah, we have no plans for PvP at the moment.
Are you going to add more survival-like gameplay, like eating, drinking, or defecating?
We should add defecating. We do have something planned, actually, for human biomass, so we'll see. I actually don't know if that's going to happen or not. But no, I don't think we have plans for that.
Are you going to add the ability to construct round buildings?
But everyone inside the studio has seen the huge, like, round structures that people have made, and we love them. So It would be good. However, there are some sort of like restrictions on the way our building works with foundations or whatever. So it might be a bit tough, but we do want to do that. I don't know if we will.
Will there be traffic lights for trains and vehicles so that they stop and go at the right time?
For vehicles, I don't think we have those plans. For trains, I don't remember if we have those plans. I think it's possible. It makes a lot of sense with trains. It seems kind of hard with vehicles, but I can understand the desire for that.
What's going to be the highest technology tier in the research hub?
As far as I know, 8. Pretty sure it's going to be 8. Anything can change, but right now, I think the consensus is 8.
What kind of vehicles are going to come next, and will there be planes, drones or boats?
There's talk of an aquatic vehicle, and someone told me to make that, and then my response was, I'm not a programmer anymore, I'm a community manager. So there goes that vehicle. I've not seen any plans for any flying vehicles. I don't think there's a new land vehicle coming. A lot of people have asked for like a motorbike or something like that, and that could be really cool. And then I think there was an aquatic vehicle that is in consideration as well.
Are you planning to add any worlds, maps or extensions of the existing map?
No.
Are planting and processing facilities for plants coming, and if so, when?
I actually do think there are plans for that, because there's a large segment of the game there with features that just aren't really, taken advantage of, basically. So I'm pretty sure that is, again, one of those things that I think it's going to come. I have no idea when, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come.
Are you going to add elevator platforms for players and vehicles?
I don't think we're in any rush to do that, because it's hard. But yeah, this is an I don't know.
Can we expect the introduction of any previously unknown resource types or raw materials?
I don't know if there's any more. I think there's more, but I don't actually know.
Are resource nodes going to be finite in the future, and how are we going to find new ones if so?
The resource nodes currently are not, and I don't think that's going to change, but we have talked a lot about having alternate game modes where it could be like more of a hardcore mode or something like that. Satisfactory needs alternate game modes. I think in my personal opinion, it would make the game way better. And so there could be like a hardcore mode where resource nodes are finite. But one thing we need to keep in mind is that not everyone is a hardcore player. In fact, the majority of players are not. So the way it currently is now is a good balance for all players, our generic group of players, but we need to look into other options as well.
One of the trailers showed a huge space station above the space elevator. Is this going to be a real place where we can go and do stuff, or is it just a cosmetic?
No, it's the food court. It really is. It's the food court. So you can go up there and you can have Lizardoga tacos and pad thai, kebabs. Yeah. So it's a really big food court. All the pioneers sent out by Fixit. They all come together there and they eat in the cafeteria. So that's kind of the prize. You work really hard, then you can get some real food.
Are you considering mobile mining vehicles such as the spice miners from Dune?
We are not considering that, but maybe we will at some point. I've never heard that before, that suggestion, so I don't think we're thinking about it.
Will there be green energy technologies such as solar power or wind power or water power?
That's another thing that we've seriously considered. In my opinion, I think there will be. I have no idea what the plans are, though. But I think it's a given, in my opinion. I hope I'm not going to get in trouble for saying that. If I do and I get fired, you better hire me, little SPIELBAER.
Are you going to add offshore drilling in deep water?
I don't think so. I thought I heard something about that, but I'm pretty sure it was just from the community. I don't think we have plans for that.
Will there be a story, and do you have an overview of the actual playtime of the story already?
Yeah, so there is a story. There's definitely a story. I think for the most part the story is kind of secondary to the main gameplay, and so I don't know how much the story will add to playtime. I think there might be some things like story-driven events or something like that. I'm pretty sure we might put into the game, which will add some gameplay time. But for the most part, it's things like additional content to tiers that are going to make things much longer.
What kind of story missions can we expect if that's already known?
It is not known. I genuinely don't know. I don't think anyone knows how that's going to work yet because we're focusing on just the building.
Is the trading of factory products going to happen via the space elevator?
That will not happen with the space elevator.
What are your plans for dedicated servers in terms of features and intended release date?
So with dedicated servers, this is something that there's two big things that we really want to focus on next, and I don't know if we've decided which one we want to do first, but it's mod support and dedicated servers. They're two big things that we really want to work on. They're both very important, and I know some folks might think, well, mod support's less important, but we have a really big, thriving modding community, and we want to, encourage them. So mod support and dedicated servers are probably our two biggest things that we want to focus on. So as for when they'd come out, I don't know. It'd be nice to have one of them at least, out by the end of the year. That would be really cool. So maybe look for that. As for release date, don't know. We can't plan. It's the most important thing is that the game is done, and we would never ever release the game out of early access if we didn't feel like our game is a complete game. And even though people play a lot of our game now, we don't think our game is a complete game. So we would feel very bad saying that it was a non-early access game.
Can you outline your plans for possible console releases already?
Yeah, no plans. Again, we're tunnel vision right now on focusing on just getting the game done on PC, so we don't have to think about like more things. Once the game is like optimized to a good point, that the multiplayer is working really well, the feature set is complete, then maybe we can divert our attention to other things like console. I don't know if we will. I know that everyone does want it to be there, so I guess that means there's a good chance. This also goes for things like Mac and Linux as well.
Can you confirm that bacon agaric really tastes like bacon?
Can confirm. Yes, it does. I had some this morning. Tastes like bacon, with a bit of an ass aftertaste.
Are there any more places at Coffee Stain Studios where the magic happens?
Actually, there is. There was one room that I didn't show you. We don't show that room. It's too much magic. You gotta be ready for it. It's gonna blow your mind. There's no coming back after you see that magic. Trust me.
Are you playing the game yourself? And if so, what's your favorite activity in the game?
I don't play the game too much myself. Generally, it's that kind of game that feels like work. You know, it is one of those kind of games, and a lot of people like that. I don't like that after doing a full day of work, so I don't play it too much. But I've been playing it a lot at work now because I just need to catch up on the content. As for my favorite things, honestly, it's exploring. When I play with friends, I just love running around the map. It's so pretty, you know, fighting monsters and collecting slugs and Mercer spheres and Summer Sloop. So that's the part that I like the most. I'm kind of too dumb to work out the factory stuff so much. If you ever see one of my factories, you will throw up immediately. It's disgusting. It's truly disgusting. Yeah.
Can you confirm the pipes?
Confirm what?
Confirm the pipes.
Oh, I don't know what that means. I don't know. What is that? Thing you smoke? Is it the thing you smoke? Is it you like light it up? Well, that was kind of weed, wasn't it? I didn't mean that one.
Okay, I get it. No pipes. Thank you so much for the interview.
Yeah, no worries. I'll give you my number. You can call me anytime. Bear, that's clearly here.
Das war's also, das Interview mit Jace von der Gamescom 2019. Das ist jetzt natürlich schon einige Monate her. Es tut mir an der Stelle auch leid, dass das so lange gedauert hat mit dem Video. Aber auch nochmal der Hinweis, da das so lange her ist, kann sich einiges natürlich auch bei Coffee Stain seitdem verändert haben. Das heißt, nicht alle Aussagen in diesem Video müssen aktuell noch zutreffend sein. Es kann auch sein, dass sich Dinge schon wieder geändert haben. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne einen Daumen nach oben da. Schaut auch gerne mal in die anderen Videos rein, die an dieser Stelle verlinkt sind. Oder abonniert gerne meinen Kanal und aktiviert die Benachrichtigungen, damit ihr kein Video mehr verpasst. Und dann sehen wir uns wieder im nächsten Video. Bis dann, ciao, ciao!